Good morning. Today we're at Newark County Showground for the Classic Bike Show. We've been very kindly invited down by Mototec Lubricants. So join me as we go check out some of the stands here, see who's about and see what bikes are on display. My name's Ant and you're watching Racing Retro Motorcycles.
I'm Steve Plater. We're here at the Classic Bike Guide Winter Classic Show. A little bit chilly, I must say, but however, it's a great turnout. Now, at this show, the star guest is Henry Cole. We've been doing some chat shows on stage in the next hall, but this is where we're doing the live fire-ups. Now there's a wide selection of different machines, from racing bikes, drag bikes, scooters, little 125s, bigger machines. We've had various bikes struck up. Now there's certain machines of interest, some very different machines. We've got some scooters here with some good sized power obviously, but this one catches my eye particularly, it really does. Quite a throaty, fast bit of kit. This machine, I mean, you're talking 95 to 100 mile an hour. It really is quite impressive. But it's a great place, in all fairness, for the public to come. Not just listen to machines, but listen to the owners, talk about their pride and joy, and just get a feel for why these guys are so passionate about their machines.
Hello there, my name's Mike Pacey. I'm a National Sprint Association sprint racer and a straight liners racer. We are at the Newark Winter Show displaying the Mototec scooter. It's quite unique. It's running a Rotax cylinder on the top, so it's a bit of a hybrid, and it's capable of well over 100 miles an hour. 12.8 seconds on a quarter, and Steve Holt has done the 7.5 on an eighth, which is the other half of the 670 Rotax cylinder. The engine case is a Gran Turismo engine case, which has been modified to fit. The fueling is obviously Mototec. Today we are running the caster-based oil, but it's a more modern version of that formula, which means you get all the benefits with better lubrication inside the cylinder, as well as the performance factor, which is lost. We weren't supposed to do Burnout. Oops, it happened. Well, the clutch just went, honestly, Your Honour.
Good afternoon, it's Kevin Tipton of Aztec Oil. I'm at the Newark show today and I'm going to do a little bit about the two bikes that you can see. First of all, the bike on my left hand side is run this year by Josh Froggatt, who's been with us 3 years. He won the championship on the Super Twins this year, moving up to BSB. And behind us we've got the new Fireblades, which are with Whitney Racing. They're running two bikes this year. We're just currently running a new 030 TT engine oil. But in total this year, running with Mototec, we'll have about 50 riders in total. About 50 are going to be racing in the motorbike section, and about 10 going to be running in the scooter section, which is sprinting and racing. This is our second year at the Newark show. We've done the Stafford show for 2 years. This seems to me to be a better fix for Aztec and the Mototec range, because it complements the scooters and the motorcycles classics, of which we want to expand in both markets, into all the markets on two wheels. So we can get the name out by people coming here, talking to us. But I've found this year that through some of the outlets that we've got, some of the riders that we've got on board, the Mototec name is growing, and it's going to continue to grow next year, and it's going to continue to grow the year after.
I'm Barry Steels. I'm one of the volunteers from the Joey Dunlop Foundation. What we've got in the Isle of Man on the race course is Braddon Bridge House, which is for disabled. We've got 5 apartments open all year round, and we're a very small team of 6, and we're all volunteers. Yeah.
Brilliant. And what bikes have you brought down to the Newark show today?
Newark show, we'll have a bike what you can win, a tombola bike, which is the little on the Grom in the Joey bars colour, Joey's helmet colour, a replica of the RC45, and then we've got a race CBR 600, which are friends of mine, which they brought the bikes to the show for me. We like to bring as many bikes as we can. I've got 3 of Joey's bikes, but I've not been able to get them out the shed for this weekend because my back's not too good, but usually I've got the Joey bikes with me, which makes quite a bit of interest.
Yeah. Out of interest, what Joey bikes are they then? What ones?
I've got the 1994 RC45 in the Castle colours, and then I've got the RS250 and the CBR 600, which was the last bike Joey rid in Estonia before he lost his life in Estonia, which was a John Harris who sponsored Joey throughout Joey's racing years with a 600, which John was a very good friend of mine and a very good friend of Joey's and the Dunlop family.
Were you not tempted to put a bid in for the RC30 and RC45 at the bottoms?
I would have done if I'd got the money. I'd have loved both bikes to have been in my collection, but I'm afraid my pocket wasn't as deep as it to buy those bikes. Yeah.
The show was a really good mix of all kinds of discipline of bikes, flat tracks to racers to motocross. If you're a big fan of two-strokes, they were everywhere. This included classics like the NS400 and the TZR 3MA, but even custom bikes people have built in the shed. A few race organisers had a presence here as well. First up was the Supermono GB Championship, which is all about lightweight single-cylinder race bikes. The bikes are very simple. There's no fancy rider aids or anything, it's all about momentum, setup and commitment. The class has had a bit of a resurgence thanks to engines like the KTM 690, which is great, so there's more bikes, more variety and a real mix of modern engineering and old school thinking. A lot of the classic racing scenes is kept alive by clubs like the CRMC. They run a brilliant championship, everything from early classics right now through to golden era superbikes, which I'm still hoping to do on a YZF 750. There's a plan there, I just need to find funds from somewhere. They're also the club that's behind the Donington Classic Motorcycle Festival, which if you've watched the channel you know I'm a massive fan of, and if you've never been before it is worth the trip. So, to see us out, here's the best of the rest from the show. Let us know which bike was your favourite, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Thank you very much.